Alright, so, you know, we like to say all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakwadash. You know, double honors to our apostles, our bishops, our elders. And honest to I cannot push this truth out of sincerity week in and week out. Alright? To defend the gospel. So, yeah, so we're going to do what we normally do, prophesy, and Lord willing, pray the Lord condemn this place. Right? So, you know, we nearing right now, huh? We in a time right now where, you know, Esau is falling, all right? His all his systems, his monetary systems, is crumbling. You know? Once again, these nations, they backing away from America, and doing business with dollar denominating their currency, meaning dealing in American money. So these nations are forming alliances with each other and backing from America in their system. All right, and you brothers got something. Let me see if I can find something real quick. So that's what's going on right now. All right, I'm gonna get some right now. All right, I got Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry. Yeah, the nations are angry. They're angry with all of the things that America is doing. Babylon the Great, and we know who controls Babylon the Great, Esau. So they mad at America because America, through his wine and monetary system, it's messing up their people. You know, the women want to rebel. They want the life. They want to have the so-called freedoms over here in America. But those freedoms, what it does is it breaks up households. But they want those freedoms. America did, what else America did to these other nations? They done polluted their people with drugs. They done hide drugs through the CIA, bringing drugs through their country. You know, the jabs to their country, and a list of other things. All right. So, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath has come. Whose wrath? The so-called white man's wrath, America's wrath, Esau's wrath is come. And the time of the dead that they should be judged. All these dead nations are waking up back to their warlike state, and it's all to their judgment, to this leading to this third world war, and the Lord returning, interrupting all of that, and just destroying everyone, all their armies at once. All right. Okay, there's more on this, I think. And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. The reward is going to go to the elect of the nation of Israel that endured to the end. All right? What's that reward? Yahweh Shai giving them joint rulership with him in his kingdom and coronating, putting crowns on their head, making them kings and priests. And to the saints and them that fear thy name. So the elect is going to fear the Most High's name, the Lord's name, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh's name, and promote those names. Small and great, and should have destroyed them which destroy the earth. And we know who destroys the earth, Esau. Well, some of the things he do, he doesn't keep the land Sabbath. He keeps drilling. He's drilling in the water. He's drilling in the Arctic for that oil, that black gold. All right? He's just constantly cutting down trees because that lumber market, man, is a lot of money in that. All right? So, you got it.
I got a precept on the comment board.
Okay.
The brother name is Jeremiah. Keeps pushing. You can bring it up tomorrow morning. Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Yeah, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. This place has prospered off the blood of the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They done prospered by swindling and taking other nations' resources. All right? They done prospered by doing shady deals with other nations, man. And they done gained. At once there was the world superpower, man. They had the atomic warfare before the nuclear warfare, so all the nations were in fear. All right, they had unlimited power. They lied, said they went to the moon, a list of other things. So they've been a golden cup.
Says Babylon had been a golden cup.
Babylon is America once again. Babel, confusion. It's nothing but confusion here in America.
Says in the Lord's hand, he made all the earth drunken.
Yeah, the so-called white man made all the world drunken through his philosophies, his witchcraft. All right? You know, the women's mind polluted, the people's mind polluted, the American dream. People basically break their neck to come over here. That wine, their monetary system, had these nations trapped in contracts doing business with America.
Says the nations have drunken of the wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, they're mad. They caught up in this the central banks, right? They getting trade embargoes. They gotta play ball under America's rule, cause you know everything that's trafficked, UCC, Uniform Commercial Code, but they gotta play within America's rules. And America rigs the game. All right. What did they do with them sand niggas over there, right? And when they had them locked in 30-year contracts with most of their money doing oil, they bribed one of them prime ministers in Nigeria or presidents over there, paid them $50 million. This was in the 70s or late 60s, mid 70s, to increase the price of crude oil. And this is why the energy prices have started spiking in the 70s by the gas pump and all of that, man. Because Esau did that. And while they went to Nigeria, they also went to the Arabs. And they locked them in 30-year contracts with the Arabs. To a lot of their profits, they had to wait. And they had to dollar-denominate their currency, meaning deal with American money. And the profits they made off of that, by setting a price on the world stage of what the energy cost would be, they start loaning to these so-called third world countries. And knowing they would mess the money up. So then now they could get access to all their resources, because that was the deal. See, so nations were mad because of that. And what else?
Babylon is suddenly fallen.
Babylon suddenly fallen. Now it's going into the future with Babylon being nuked off the map. All right, and that's going to happen.
And destroyed.
And destroyed. And how? And what's going to be used? Thermonuclear power, thermonuclear fire, the Lord's fire from the chariots.
It says,
the chariots, what the world calls spaceships, are UFOs. But in the scriptures, they're known as chariots, vehicles.
It says, haul for her, take balm for her pain.
Big bomb. There's not going to be any healing agents for America. The debt, America can't get out the debt. America can't get the target off its back. The Lord, the Most High has a target on America's back, so America can't get away from that. America's infrastructure won't be fully repaired, man. No matter how much they build, there's still things that need to be done.
If so, she may be healed.
And so she may be healed. It's not going to be healed. America won't be healed. The Lord, the angels, the Lord is not, the Most High is not going to have this place be held.
America is not backed by, their currency is not backed by precious substance, which is, like the brother said, gold, silver, cattle.
Yeah.
You know, so that paper monetary system is always destined to come to an end.
Well, we can get that in, what's that, the 6th chapter, Revelation?
The Black Horse.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Yeah, so Babylon is not going to be held, and it won't be held. It's doomed for destruction, but first it's going to take these little minor afflictions or destructions before the ultimate nuclear destruction.
Forsook her and let everyone go into his own country.
See, these companies and everything been going out of leaving America. All right. A lot of customer service. It'd be Elam, East Indians and stuff talking to you on the phone. You don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know. You get frustrated, but you know.
Yeah, when they say too, you said the companies are leaving America. Now we know that in the news lately, there's been a lot of talk of AI, which is artificial intelligence. They're saying that AI is going to replace these employees in America, taking all these jobs that these people have. They're going to be replaced by AI. Just goes to show you that so-called white man don't give a damn about you at all.
No, they don't care about you, man. Look how many these token booths, the clerks, you know, a lot of them they be empty. You know, you have it's a lot of Chase banks where you don't have that many tellers in there. It's a machine. And then, you know, I used to see this a lot in Maryland, but it's all over now. You got the self-service thing when you go in the supermarkets. You know, the grocery stores where you scanning your own items.
Your self-checkout.
And self-checkout, yeah.
It says, forsook her, let everyone go into his own country, for judgment reaching unto heaven.
Yeah, so, because our judgment reaching from the heaven to the Most High, man. That track record, those sins, man, upon sins.
It's lifted up even to the skies.
Even to the skies, man. So Esau been doing a lot in these past generations, and he did the most in this last go around when he came in back in power during the Renaissance to up until now. You know, he been having fun and wickedness.
You want the Black Horse or
okay. You could get those different color horses.
Alright. You want me to start at red or?
Okay, whatever. Come on.
Alright, I started Black Horse. I mean the red.
Okay.
Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
Another horse representing power that was red. What's that red horse? Esau.
And power was given to him.
Yeah, power was given unto him. He got the blessing. He got the blessing through Isaac. All right. He will rule with the sword, and he's ruler of nations in anger. And what was them weapons? Atomic warfare, nuclear warfare, cannon warfare, the gunpowder, economic weapons, social engineering.
Atomic warfare.
Yeah, I mentioned that too. Again, atomic warfare, because Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man, he used what was it?
Batman, little boy.
Yep. And he used that, and he got that nuclear power, that hydrogen or whatever from the seawater. So he had unlimited power during that time.
Good. It says power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
He's taking peace from the earth. No other nation has done that but the so-called white man.
And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
A great sword. The ultimate sword, thermonuclear weapons. Right. And then there's minor weapons under that, man. So it's been the so-called white man.
It says, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse.
A black horse. This black horse is famine.
It says, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
Yep, now that was judgment and slavery also, all right? Those balances, all right?
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny.
That penny in a Roman, back in the ancient Roman Empire, there's a day's wage, a penny, the denarius, and now it's going to lead to like an inflation, hyperinflation. Right?
It says, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and
I'm sorry, sir.
And 3 measures of barley for a penny.
So you might be working, but the half of your paycheck might go on to groceries. A loaf of bread might be $20 or $100 or something like that. A pack of steak, you know, a regular pack of steak, it might go up to $200, you know, and it can happen. The Weimar Republic, that happened.
Yep.
So
Great Depression.
Yeah, and then you know when you was in high school, you had the little cartoon images of the world barrel of money. So yeah, and why? Because they're printing money beyond the gross national product. It's not backed by anything. It's digital, right? So it's just constantly going out.
Can I say something on that?
You got it.
And we know that you know, this like you said is backed, but it's not backed by anything, you know. But dealing with this inflation, where it says a measure of wheat for a penny, which, you know, a denarius back then, you know, that was like a whole day's worth of work.
Yeah.
You know, you get that penny at the end of the day. So you know, if you fast forward to our time, a day's worth of work is what, you know, if you're dealing with minimum wage, which is about $15 or $17 an hour, you know, that's like, you know, if you work 8 hours a day, that's like what, like you might come home with like $125 for that day. So they're saying, basically, like you said, inflation. So you're gonna pay your whole paycheck for a small portion, not even a whole batch. It's just a small portion of wheat, a measure. So, as you show you, there's gonna be a famine on it, like you said.
It's gonna be like that. It's crazy, you know. And on a total different subject, you got in Harlem, you got a lot of industries coming in there to build things, gentrification, and basically move niggas out or whatever, because they trying to make it where the lowest of the income, you gotta be making 100 G's. And that's on the low ball, because you got Colombia, they moving in like the mob, man. They spreading like crazy. And then, you know, these ghettos, these these projects, they can gut the building out and turn it into a co-op or dorms. But, you know.
You know, it says
because the bricks, the bricks that's in the projects, the bricks they use, they last a long time. You know what I mean?
Right. It says, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
The truth, the oil, the truth, and the elect. Because we was able to do this work, man. You know, and this is what we're doing in Esau's world is treason.
Yeah, that was it.
All right.
2 Ezra 16 verse 21. Behold, virtuous shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they should think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, it's gonna be where you could get things at a discount, and so they're gonna think everything is okay. But then it's gonna be overnight. An overnight thing is where the market's just is shut down.
I may say, yeah, with that scripture, you know, it still applies, but it applied much more before, you know, what we see now. Because right now, we're seeing inflation on a low scale. But, you know, rewind maybe 2, 3, 5, 10 years ago, you know, food was cheap. Food was, they still had the dollar menu.
You could go in a grocery store, get a meat plan.
Yeah. They had the you know, $5 pizza pie. You know what I'm saying? They had all these deals with food. Well, all of that is being taken away now. You know, so, but it's still at a price to where people can stay asleep.
Be comfortable.
And be comfortable.
It said, behold, great joy shall be so good upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case.
Yeah, and that's it. Esau gonna rock them to sleep. Because Esau don't really give no warnings, man. It's just things just happen all of a sudden. Like, yo, that's how he moves. He catches people off guard.
It says, and even then shall evil grow upon the earth.
Evil gonna grow upon the earth, man. Look, man, when things get crazy, you got people robbing, putting people to death, taking people hostage, just robbing people's apartments, man, to get things. Targeting whatever goods is going in the city. Trying to shoot it out with the military that's bringing order. Cause you know when they bring in them rations, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be bang outs, you know what I mean, shootouts.
The sword, famine, and great confusion.
Swords, famine, great confusion. Famine like the bread and water. Great confusion, famine of the word, and it's not going to be any understanding for these people in the world as these thinkers and everything, man. It's not going to be any understanding. Like, you know, I was looking on Fox Business News, and they like, yo, why is the banks failing? Like, really? Why wouldn't they be failing? The system is fraudulent.
It's fraudulent, and they want to forward that agenda to do away with cash, the global reset, new world order, you know, cashless society.
It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape of hunger.
Yeah, so you felt people gonna die from famine and hunger. All right, because the farms, you see what they're doing with the farms, with Bill Gates, and then in executive orders, it talks about taking over farmland. So you have some people that have their own cattle, livestock, and all that. All right. You have people that have things like that. That's going to be confiscated during martial law. Them doomsday preppers, man, they're targets.
It said, that escape of hunger shall the sword destroy.
And escape of hunger, the sword destroy, man. So no matter what you prepping for, you might survive that, but something else happens to you. All right?
That's the scriptures say, with Amos 5, you know, you escape a lion, and then a bear meets you, you know.
Yeah.
So there's no escaping, man. But I got something. I got this is when you was talking about what Esau did with these other nations. How he basically raped, robbed, and murdered them.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 4. It says, If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
That's right. He'll use you. He'll spot resources in your land, and then basically so let us drill them. Let us get your oil. We'll help you. We'll build our company's infrastructure, but then there being some kind of debt or they gotta pay some huge vig. All right. That's how Esau gets down.
It says, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear.
Yeah, he'll make you better, man. Yeah, he'll take everything you have.
And will not be sorry for it.
He ain't gonna have no remorse. Look at over there what they was doing. What's that? What's that? Elam? You had the scummies over there, their companies draining their water, their water, and charging them for it, yo. It was a documentary called Flow. You know, they was sucking out, they was basically draining river waters out of America and other lands, man, the water companies. It's the arteries of the earth, man. They saw causing mudslides, man.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah, so, you know, that's why these nations are angry. Esau has a lot of enemies. First and foremost, the Most High is his enemy. The Lord is his enemy. The angels, nation of Israel.
Yep. Got Habakkuk 2 verse 5. It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine.
He transgressed, all right? Where he sins, and with his wine, man, his wine, his philosophies, they intoxicate and brainwash people, man.
It says, he is a proud man.
He's proud. The so-called white man is the most proud, man. You see how they look when we out doing camp. He walk by and he hears judgment. A lot of them, like, you know, they laugh like this can't happen.
It says, neither keepeth at home.
He don't keep at home. He's everywhere in other lands and everyone's business, trying to tell them how to govern their people. And stirring up things and instigating. He said, are we bringing freedom to this country? No, you bringing corruption and have everything in confusion like in Babylon, man.
Yeah. And you know, they fund these wars, you know, over in Ukraine. They funding Ukraine. They spend over billions of dollars in their military budget. You know, so like you said, you know, that's their focus.
Yeah.
It says but gather unto him, it says neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Yeah, he has death, man. Everywhere he goes, he makes people's lives miserable. You ever think, why is there third world countries? Because their resources was taken away from them. Here you go, the majority of I was about to say Israel by accident. The majority of Europe is a bottomless pit, right? Some parts of Russia have resources though. And yet, these elites that's over there, they have all the wealth. Why? Because they stole it from these other nations, man.
It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, all people is a melting pot, and he can't be satisfied, man. Right now, he has the world, and yet he still wants to decrease population and bring about his new world order and chip people. You see what I mean?
That's why the Lord has to step in.
Yeah.
This man is too powerful, and he's bloodthirsty, and he's a control freak, and no man can stop him. You know, because he's too powerful with his military might his technology, his weaponry. You know, the Lord has to step in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Who's gonna sling it up piece of free will? Isaiah 47, verse 1. Come down, daughter, and sit in the dust.
Yeah, sitting in the dust. Babylon, Esau is here in America, sitting in confusion. Because it's going to spiral out of their control. They're going to be in a state of confusion. You know, you saw that scene with Gladiator, right? The Gladiator movie with Russell Crowe. When a dude in the Coliseum, he kicked the dust to try to throw Maximus off guard. It's a confused state. Or that fight with one of them Van Damme movies where he had the little pill powder and he swung it in his eye. You know what I mean? Yeah, that confusion, a confused state, throw it off balance. They ain't gonna know what the hell is going on.
Come down, sit in the dust. O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon. No one touched this place as of yet.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees.
Yeah, your throne gonna be taken by who? By Yahweh Shah, man. He's taking all the crowns of these world leaders, man, around the world when he returns.
For thou shalt be no more cold, tender, and delicate.
Yeah, because you're gonna get infiltrated, man. You're gonna be seized by the missiles, man.
Take the millstone, grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg.
Yeah, the whole world knows who the so-called white man's agenda. These elites that try to stay in the background. They've been put on Front Street, man. They've been exposed. They got a light on them.
Uncover the tie, pass over the rivers.
The people. So you know that's what's about to happen. Esau knows his end is near.
I mean, say too, when a woman is passing over a river and she gotta lift up her skirt, you know, those that is, you know, that's around can see her secret parts.
Yeah.
You know, representing Esau being exposed.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance. I will not meet thee as a man.
The Lord coming back in his full power, in his glory. He's not going to meet you as a man. You can't touch him. All right?
I got one more. Let me see.
So you coming to get incinerated and put in shackles.
I got one more.
You other nations too. 2/3 of our people going to be destroyed and 1/3 going to be delivered. So you got something.
Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom.
As the Lord of the angels, the prophets of the Lord also. Sinful kingdom, what sinful kingdom is that? America, Babylon the Great, who runs it? Esau, the elites of Esau, them 13 banking families that try to switch their names.
It says, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
How is it going to be destroyed off the face of the earth? Thermonuclear destruction, concentrated fire from the Lord when he pins them chariots. There's more chariot sightings. This is the curse that go out throughout the earth. That's why Esau, you know, that's why he had his, secret bases, Area 51, Mount Weather, S4, because they test out their craft. Esau tests out his crafts because he's going to try to defend himself from the Lord.
It says, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Who's the house of Jacob? So-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the elect of them. Jacob supplanter.
And, you know, the eyes, you know, the Most High, the angels, you know, his men, the prophets, they see all the wickedness that's being done here, man. Especially here, in these times here in America and all around the world. It's nothing but fucking sodomy, lesbianism, immoral acts, violence, you know. That's why, you know, be hasten to come in the Lord, man. Like we constantly in the mind frame of anxiety, distress, fear, these curses, Deuteronomy 28th chapter.
Can't breathe properly.
Can't
seem like it seems like the air pressure is like, it's like, yo, like we living on another planet now, man. You can't hardly breathe, man.
You can't breathe. Everything you ingest hurts. You eat, it hurts. When you fucking you defecate, it hurts. When you know what I'm saying? Dealing with these nasty ass whores,
The water that comes out the fucking out the shower.
Oh yeah, that destroys
your skin fucked up. You got it.
Yeah, deal with these wicked ass women. You dare not get them pregnant. Because they fuck your life up, destroy you. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Every corner you turn is some bullshit. You deal with shit at the job. It's always something, bro. It's always something.
Yeah.
It's like you're a hamster on the wheel.
And you can't escape nowhere. It's like wherever you at, you can't escape. You only could escape in the scriptures. You could be studying in the library. You got demons in the library. You know what I mean?
The library.
Causing like, yo, you're supposed to be a quiet, calm environment. Niggas doing nigga shit.
Stinking the library. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This place gotta go. That's all I had though.
So with that, we're gonna close. So all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders, and honors to Akim that push this truth out of sincerity. Week in and week out. Shalom.
Shalom.